Well, what you see on your screen right now is, of course, a telling tale of how the head-to-head is being matched up, what the players are doing, whether it's Butler versus Bhuvi. But let's stick on to the pitch for some time now. Uh, Toss Rizvi, as a journalist, you must have covered a match and you know about the Dharamshala cricket pitch. Of course, it's got seam, it has got bounce, and it comes very juicy on the when you play on the back foot. Do you think this pitch is a great delight for the batters because the ball comes easily? All you have to do is connect and square it out to the boundary. Do you think this is going to be a good exercise for hand-eye coordinations for the batter?
Of course, I mean, when the ball comes onto the bat, definitely it helps, and batters enjoy, especially in Dharamshala wicket, which is which helps where the ball skids a lot because of the weather and the whole atmosphere and the dew factor. Of course, it's summers here, but then it's Dharamshala there. It's pleasant out there. But then again, what I'm wondering here is how these batters, whether especially Gujarat Titans, whether they'll be able to tackle a swing bowler like a Bhuvneshwar Kumar in that condition. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, is one of the top wicket takers right now in the IPL. That is, one of the factors that will help him get the whole confidence. Of course, he's got the experience in his armory. But again, I mean, the way he pitches the ball, it's not easy for the batters. How much ever he might have enjoyed playing in those conditions, or where the ball seams. But again, it's very very difficult to play bowlers like Bhuvi and Josh Hazelwood in conditions like these. But make no mistake, they also have a Rabada and a Mohammad Siraj from the other end. So it's not going to be a cakewalk for these batters out there. Yeah, and it's also got to be played under the lights, whether and which will help the ball move a lot. So some way or the other, it's going to be. I mean, whoever loves fast bowling, swing bowling, they are going to enjoy it. They should sit on their chairs, sofas, couches, enjoy the beauty of Rabadas and the movies right now, because I think they will do a bowl fireballs from their hand, because the way these guys are bowling, especially Bhuvneshwar Kumar, I'm going to love those outswingers and the sudden in swingers coming from Bhuvi's fingers. So that is, and the wrist. Of course, that is something, one challenge. I mean, yeah, definitely. How much ever you love bowling, one thing, one factor which Virat Kohli had struggled in England. I mean, he's been struggling. He did not have great time. With the red ball, especially this is going to be white ball, but he doesn't have that kind of record in what he has in Australia compared to England. So somewhere or the other, there is mountain, there is New Zealand kind of atmosphere. There is going to be some beautiful swing out there. So that will be one challenge. And I think Virat Kohli, it's going to be one task, but again, it's good. It's good quality between the fast bowlers and the top class batters out there with the who are going to open the innings.
Zakwan, very elucidately, Tosres, we shared about how the new ball is going to play an important vital role. Well, some statistics for you. If you score at 72 plus runs in the last 2 years of the T20 matches, the team batting first gets to win the match. This is empirical data. And also, if you were to take 2 wickets while bowling, and if you take more than 2 wickets or two or more, then you tend to win the matches 70% of the time. Do you think majority percent of the battle is decided in the power play itself? Because our bigger contest is from over 70, 7 to 15, where Rashid Khans and the spinners come into play. What is your thought? Is it the power play or is it the middle overs crunch that comes into play?
Well, we need to weigh in the odds of the power play and how important the power play is. It is generally giving you the start for a batting team or the bowling team in order to take control of that game. But having said that, in playoff matches, most of the matches are quietly won between the overs 7 and 15. You have Rashid Khan's magic that could come into play, or even Patidar coming into the middle order batting 7 to 15 and going. This is where the game is going to slow down. So the teams will have to try to squeeze the run scoring, and then this is where mistakes can happen also. So having said that, 7 to 15 is most likely going to be the most deciding factor when power play can be the one that gives you the temperament to getting into that stage.
Well, Satish, very good point Zakwan Rumi made about power play, after the power play, which is the actual match starts. Satish, would you want to believe that the skill will play an important and a dominant role here? Today, if GT has to win, Rashid Khan will have to raise his hands and say, hey, I take the responsibility and get the big stars out. Do you think 7 and 15 is going to be equally important as much as power play? Your views?
Absolutely, Sunil. That's exactly what I also said in a different way, because these are the overs that your middle order sometimes come in, or the number 4, 5, 6 come in sometimes, or your bowlers, the other bowlers, third, fourth, and fifth bowler will come into play. So these are going to be extremely important for the outcome of the game, because both teams have a little, I would say, weaknesses in this particular phase, where Gujarat batting in the middle order is still not tested, while Bangalore RCB bowlers, these 4 and 5, have not been as consistent as the first 2 or 3. So this is where it's going to be extremely critical. And of course, more than the skills, I would put it as the I would say the temperament, or the adaptability to the pressure. How you take the pressure, and you will be able, how you could perform and bowl to the plan and execute the plan. It's going to be extremely important, more than the skill. So the skill is one part of it, but executing those skills, executing the plan is more important than the skills, Sunil.